The Mucker, Chapter 6, The Secret of Grivali. Michael all spilled the secret of their city to David. He was shocked but regained his calm. David says, "So if I understood correctly, there's a bunch of monsters living in this forest, and the town is hiding them from us." Michael replies,
"Yes, but don't shoot off every street on corner."
There's still a secret monster umpteen a group that has been created, but it only includes a few people, including me. There will be a big soon. I will have to go away for a while to try to kill as much as possible. If you want, you could come. Your help would not be refused.
David says, "Yeah, I should already know how to kill one." Michael tells him,
Don't worry, I'll teach you when you're completely cured of drug.
They continue their conversation for many hours, talking about certainly monsters sheltering the forest, but especially about one case in particular, the shapeshifter, the worst of them, the most intelligent and mischievous. Some of its shapeshifters use Wendigo as slaves, which are very fast creatures and excellent prey hunters. After all these discussions, David and Michael started looking again for people who had used the drug, and the search was not without success. They got the jackpot. A bunch of people, around 10, were massacred the day before. The suspect is a woman who appears enraged and out of control. David and Michael look at each other, and then they take their things and go looking for this woman who is probably the Dr. Winston's daughter. They arrive at the crime scene. It didn't take long before he realized that the woman had fled into the dark forest, the place where all the monsters hide. Michael and David sneak into the forest again for a while after being chased by the FBI and attacked by a skinwalker. In the forest, we heard a lot of disturbing noise, but the most noticed noise was a cry. The two begins to run toward the person in distress. When they arrive, they see a woman tied to a tree and someone leaning over her body doing something with his neck. He drank his blood. The two men rush toward the monster, who had also tied this young woman to a tree and stabbed him in the stomach. The monster, which appeared to be a human, pushed them away, and then David noticed that the man lying on the ground is the same person they are confronting. Michael says,
We had to fight a shapeshifter.
Michael took out his copper belt and then began to beat him. It seemed to burn him. He got closer to him, then tied him up. The shapeshifter struggled, screaming in pain. The two men take advantage of this and go help the two people. Unfortunately, the man was dead, but the girl was unconscious. David freed her, then transported her to Michael's house.